Hello class, welcome to Unit 11, Integrated Marketing, Communications, and Traditional Media Marketing. Integrated Marketing Communications. These provide an approach designed to deliver one consistent message to buyers through an organization's promotions. They have become so important because of changes in communication technology and instant access to information through tools such as the internet and use of social media. With IMC, organizations can coordinate their messages to build the brand and develop strong customer relationships while also helping customers satisfy their needs. So integrating your communications is going to provide a um, consistent message throughout all methods of communication, whether it's online, whether it's on social media, whether it's through commercials on streaming services, whatever the method may be, it's a consistent message. Changing media. As the media landscape changes, the money organizations spend on different types of communication will change as well. In 2020, companies spent 58.2% of their total promotional budgets, or $378 billion, on electronic or non-traditional media, which are video ads, search ads, social media, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, what was known as Twitter, which is now X. The use of mobile marketing and out-of-home advertising for promotion has gained popularity. So if you look on the side here, there are just some examples of what types of media you can advertise or market on. And the most popular one is like the different types of media, mobile media that is available out there. These are newspapers and this is the billboards. Promotional mix elements. There's advertising, consumer sales promotion, trade promotions, direct marketing, and professional selling. Advertising is paying to disseminate a message that identifies a brand, product, or service, or the organization being promoted to many people at one time. What types of media are used? You have your television, magazines and newspapers, which are becoming less and less used and will soon fade out. The internet, direct mail, similar to magazines and newspapers, not really used. Radio, mobile devices, social media, which is Facebook, blogs, and X. So I want you to tell me for your first extra credit questions, what types of direct mail advertisement do you see when you check your mailbox or when you see mail on the table or in your house that may have come from the um, mailman? Consumer sales promotion, short-term incentives such as coupons, contests, games, rebates, and mail-in offers that supplement the advertising and sales efforts. They are often called trade promotions in B2B marketing because they are targeted to channel members who conduct business or trade with customers. So if you're working for, let's say, um, mm, let's say some company that provides cleaning services to other businesses, you might get like promotions for chemicals used or maybe machines, equipment that is used. Direct marketing is the delivery of personalized promotional materials to consumers via mail, catalogs, internet, email, telephone, and direct response advertising. So think of things like for direct marketing, like when you sign up for those coupons at Ralph's or Stater Brothers or your local grocery store, you put in your phone number and maybe you get like messages on the app or that you can use at the grocery store. Professional selling, interactive paid approach to marketing that involves a buyer and a seller, usually used in B2B markets. It's also used in the B2C, which is business to consumer, when, let's say, when re, when you're buying a house. Um, and then when you're purchasing a car, even if you're purchasing the car from the dealership, maybe a salesperson from the dealership comes out and talks to you about the cars you may want to buy. Other things can also be, but most of the time, professional selling happens within the B2B market. Sponsorships are financial support for events, venues, or experiences and provide the opportunity to target specific groups. Sponsorships enhance a company's image and usually generate public relations. Think about Honda Center, who sponsors most of the events that happen at the Honda Center, or the new uh, crypto.com center in LA. Public relations communication designed to improve and to promote the image and products of an organization. With an increasing amount of money being spent on sponsorships, they have become an important component of the promotion mix. Like I said, these are some of the sponsors. Even the Angels also sponsored different things. A sponsorship involves paying a fee to have your name associated with different things, such as the following: a particular venue, Wrigley Field, the Staples Center; a superstar's apparel, Tiger Woods wearing Nike hats and shirts; an event, the AT&T National Golf Tournament, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl; a cause, M&M sponsorship of the Special Olympics; an educational workshop or information session; a NASCAR vehicle by Pfizer, the maker of Viagra, or even the COVID vaccine. Over two-thirds of the sponsorships in North America are for sports, followed by entertainment and causes. Cause-related marketing, one of the fastest growing types of sponsorships. It occurs when a company supports a nonprofit organization in some way. So another extra credit question. Can you name any sponsors within the Orange County area that you know of? Factors that influence selection of promotion mix. So how much money do they have? What stage in the product life cycle are they in? What type of product are they promoting? Purchase decision, target market characteristics, consumers' readiness to purchase, preference for media, regulations, competitors, environmental factors, availability of media, push versus pull strategy. It also depends on the advertising, professional selling, sales promotion, public relations, direct marketing, digital marketing, sponsorships, public relations, and publicity. Do they want to do print, television, radio, online, social, or news release, or mail? The communication process, the perceptual process, how a person decides what to pay attention to and how to interpret and remember different things, including information in advertising. The communication process illustrates how messages are sent and received. Interference is any noise or um, interruptions that can distort marketing messages. Purchasing a product provides the sender with feedback, which often tells the seller that you saw information and wanted to try the product. This is the communication process. So this shows the sender, either the ad agency, the marketing department within your business sends out the marketing minute message. It's encoded by the person who's reading it. Then you choose which message channel you want to use, whether it's a display, whether it's social media platforms on the internet, TV commercial. The message is further encoded to interpret the message. Receiver, your customers or consumers, provide feedback by either purchasing the product or not purchasing the product. The noise is either word of mouth by your friends, other ads that are competing with your ad, And then other interruptions can provide interference and noise between the message right here that's provided by the sender to the receiver. Unique selling promotion, USP. A unique selling proposition or USP is a specific benefit that consumers will remember. When deciding on a message strategy, organization must consider the audience, the objectives of the promotion, the media, the budget, the USP, the product. Promotion objectives, demand for a product category is termed primary demand. Demand for a specific brand is termed selective demand. An AIDA model includes several different promotion objectives, including attention, interest, desire, and action. So another potential extra credit question, what is AIDA? What is the AIDA model? Message characteristics. Some of the common advertising appeals are humorous, emotional, frightening, rational, and environmentally conscious. An open-ended message allows the consumer to draw his or her own conclusion. A closed-ended message draws a logical conclusion. And it's not saying that it's illogical to use open-ended question, but it's just provide logical means in that sentence that it's either true or false, yes or no, A, B, C, or D. There's only one answer to the question. The beginning and the end of the message should be strong and include the brand name. These are some examples. This is how these products are remembered. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and then of course Green Giant. The promotion budget, percent of last year's sales method, a budgeting technique based on a set percentage of current or projected sales. Affordable method, a budgeting technique whereby companies spend what they think they can afford promoting a product. Competitive parity method, a budgeting method whereby companies make sure their promotion budgets are comparable to their competitors. Objective and task method, a budget based on a company's promotion objectives and the costs of the activities and tasks necessary to accomplish those objectives. This is just an example of in 2020, the global ad spend. This is the source right down here. The distribution of advertising spending worldwide in 2020 and by what medium. Notice what medium was gaining the most profits and advertisement. Right here. The promotion budget continued. Part of the budgeting process includes deciding how much money to allocate to different media. Mobile marketing continues to become more popular as a way to reach specific audiences. In 2022, mobile advertising spending is projected to reach $327.1 billion worldwide, an increase of 17.2% compared to 2021. Spending is expected to reach $399.6 billion by this year, 2024. Advertising media bin vehicle. Advertising, paid promotion that has an identified sponsor and reaches many people at one time. Medium or media, the general types of communication, TV, radio. A lot of people say, why do they still advertise or market on the radio? Because there are still some of us that listen to live radio while we're driving or stuck in traffic. So if we happen to listen to the radio and a product comes up that we didn't know about, or maybe we thought we needed, they just caught our attention. Print and social media available for advertisers. The vehicle is the specific means such as a particular magazine or specific television show within a medium to reach a selected target market. Direct marketing allows organizations to target a specific set of customers, measure the return on investment, and test different strategies before implementing the targeted customers. It can be personalized and ask customers to make a call to action, which is a desired response. However, direct marketing is very intrusive and many customers may ignore attempts to reach them. These are your friendly telemarketers asking you to increase your warranty on your car or potentially buy insurance. Telemarketing involves direct marketing. This is the same thing by phone. Telemarketing can be extremely effective for charitable organizations and different service firms and retailers. Because some consumers have negative perceptions of telemarketers, many organizations do not use it. The National Do Not Call Registry prevents calling to phone numbers registered with the Federal Trade Commission. So this is not the ideal way to market. You may not want to call up consumers and say, hey, you want to try this product. It's really it is irritating, and people usually block the attempts to contact. Direct response marketing includes an offer and a call to action. They want customers to call to purchase the product or to get more information. The internet provides the preferred direct response medium for direct marketing because it is less expensive and easier for the organization to utilize. Effectiveness can be easily measured compared to other methods. Public relations is really important because they can help create rapport with the customers and promote what the company has to offer and supplement the sales efforts. It puts a positive spin on news stories and is often perceived as more neutral and objective than other forms of promotion. Public relations materials include press releases, publicity, and news conferences. Lately, public relations is taking a hit because of the idea that some of the news has been geared specifically towards a certain group or a certain cause or a certain political party or political view. So a lot of news conferences or press releases, sometimes if you're not willing to believe it or it's not reliable in your opinion, you'll just ignore it. So take that into consideration as you go into business or you work for an organization. If you know that you are willing to overlook like an important press release that came out because you don't like what the mission is or what the goal is or what the message is that they're trying to put across, make sure you take that into consideration when you're going into business or when you're working for an organization in the marketing. Many organizations that engage in public relations have in-house PR departments, media relations groups, or investor relations groups. Other organizations sometimes hire external PR firms or advertising agencies to find and create public relations opportunities for them. PR specialists must build relationships with people at different media outlets to help get their stories placed. PR specialists also help political campaign managers generate positive information in the press. They handle crisis communication and put a positive view on situations when something bad happens to an organization or a person. And in foreign markets, PR agencies may help ensure product concepts are understood correctly. Because if you have a PR agency, let's say in South America, that can provide a better translation of your message and your organization's goals in a positive light, then it'll be better for your organization. For your next extra credit question, provide an example of a press release provided by a company or organization, a for-profit company or organization. So just give me an example of a press release that you've seen or that you've viewed on either YouTube or social media, or maybe you read it online on an article. Provide me with an example of that. A press release was a negative. What did you think about it? Did the public relations department do a good job in providing the information? Things like that. Press releases are news stories written by an organization to promote a product, organization, or person. Public relations Personnel prepare press releases hoping that the news media will pick them up and disseminate the information to the public. There is no guarantee that the media will use a press release. Some of the PR opportunities that companies may seek to highlight include charity events, awards, new products, company reports, and things they are doing to improve the environment or local community. More about press releases. They can also be used for damage control purposes, the crisis communication, the process of countering the negative effects of bad publicity. Just as press releases can be used to promote the good things an organization or person does, press conferences can also be held when a company is simply seeking good PR. Online reputation management is when you monitor what's being said online about your company in order to influence people's perceptions. It can be used to dispute false information and bogus reviews, enhance the firm's reputation, avoid paying for positive reviews. So a way to dispute false information and bogus reviews is not to respond to consumers' negative review and say, you are lying, you're not telling the truth, this is not true, don't believe this consumer. Or another way another negative way to deal with negative reviews is by deleting the negative reviews and only putting up positive reviews. Try to do it ethically, look at the false information or negative reviews and provide like, oh, I see that you have this opinion about this product that the company is has on the market. Can you provide some insight on why you feel this way? Or if they did provide insight, provide a way that you think their information can benefit maybe improvements that you may make for your product or your service that you're providing to the public. Product replacements, getting a company's product included as part of a television show, movie, video game, special events, or a book. Typically, a company pays a fee to have one of its products placed through it, though it may be free if it's part of the plot. As consumers continue to skip commercials and advertisements with DVRs, DVRs are no longer rarely used now because your streaming services you can re-watch different episodes of show and even rewind and forward the show. The number of product placements is expected to increase. Different types of sales promotions. So you've got your samples, coupons, premiums, contests, rebates, frequent flyer programs, hotel programs, shopping cards. Sales promotions can be trade promotions. Experiential marketing allows customers to physically interact with the brand using as many of their senses as possible. The final extra credit question, provide examples, real examples, like this is just you can't use this example, but if I was to provide an example of sales promotions, I'd say the coupons you get from Ralph's when you're using the loyalty program. Different types of sales promotions are trade shows, conventions or meetings, sales contests, trade allowances, and free merchandise. Push versus pull strategy. Businesses must also decide whether to use a push strategy or a pull strategy, or both. A push strategy involves promoting a product to businesses, middlemen who push the product through to final consumers. Companies use a pull strategy when they target final consumers with promotions. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a good evening, class.